Hey, so this is some questions that I found on Tumblr, and it's not really a tag per se. I'm not sure whether it was from a tag, but it is, just a second, I gotta pull it up here on my phone, called Weirdly Specific Get to Know Me Questions. So whether it's a tag or not, I'm gonna turn it into a tag. So number 1, what is your go-to flavor of salad dressing? I'm gonna have to go with ranch. That's my go-to. I like other things too, like Italian and some vinaigrette, but ranch is my go-to. Number 2, what's the t-shirt you wear the most? Probably my Jurassic Park t-shirt, because that's the most comfortable t-shirt that I own. Number 3, what TV show can you quote the most? It's a good one. Gotta think about that. I wish it said movie because it would be 12 Monkeys. But TV show, probably Grimm, because me and Hugo have a lot of inside jokes about that. Number 4, do you put your left shoe on first or your right? You know, that's something I've never really thought about. I want to say my right because I'm right-handed, but that's something I'm going to have to try to take notice of and see which one it really is. One thing I did notice, which is funny, is we say things really weird, like I'm going to go put my shoes and socks on. You put your socks on before your shoes, but we always say I'm going to put my shoes and socks on. Just a thought. What's your study routine? I'm not in school, so I don't have any purpose for studying right now. But when I did study, I would take everything that I needed to know. It was always helpful to have a study guide. And if a teacher didn't give you a study guide, then I would just kind of take all the main points from all the chapters and try to write them down in notes and then study those notes over and over again. I guess I'm really good at just kind of memorizing and then repeating what I memorized. And sometimes I can keep it for a while and other times I can't. So that's kind of what I do. I'm good at that and flashcards. Number 6, one sound you cannot stand. Cats fighting. It scares me. I don't know why. I just don't like the sound of 2 cats going at it outside fighting. It really bothers me a lot, and it makes me feel scared and sad at the same time because I don't want the cats to get hurt. And it's just such an awful, they just cry and yowl and screech, and it's just an awful sound. Number 7, hot showers or cold showers? This is a really weird question. Hot? I mean, I like a shower to be nice and warm and soothing because I love showers. The only time I'll turn the temperature down is if I'm going to rinse my hair and I don't want my head to get too hot. But mostly it's just a just right temperature of warm water. I can't stand it really too hot, but somewhere a little below just hot is just right for me. Number 8, breakfast or no breakfast? I've teetered on this throughout the years, and breakfast really is important. For me, it makes me feel better when I eat breakfast, and it just makes everything just work better in my body. That's all I'm gonna say. It works, and so I've learned to try to have breakfast again. And I notice the days when I either don't have time for breakfast, don't have anything in the house to eat, or I just get in a really bad routine where I'm not eating breakfast, then I just don't feel as good. Number 9, what age were you given the talk? I don't remember this. I don't honestly feel that. Okay, from my knowledge, from my memory, I have a pretty good memory from when I was younger, that my parents didn't give me the talk. They didn't tell me about it, and I just remember learning some stuff in school. I was pretty naive when I was a kid, and even when I was a teenager, and it took me a long time to understand and figure things out. And so I wasn't really given any talk per se. It was just kind of a thing where I learned a little bit in school and discovered some things on my own. Number 10, ice in drinks or no ice? I like ice. It depends on what I'm drinking, you know. But it's nice to have a really nice cold drink. It just quenches your thirst more. Number 11, what's one Halloween candy that you would hate getting as a child? I've said this in a lot of my videos, but I didn't get to celebrate Halloween when I was a kid, so I didn't get any Halloween candy as a child. But one Halloween candy that I really hate is probably something that has to do with black licorice, or those Mike and Ike's. I hate those. Or something like that. Anything that's a black licorice, or Mounds or Almond Joy, something coconutty with almonds, I don't like. Number 12, blue jeans, skinny jeans, leggings, shorts, or no pants at all. I think this is a weird question because I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, and skinny jeans were just jeans. They weren't called skinny jeans. It's what jeans were. It's just how jeans looked. You just put them on and they were form-fitting. And that's what people wore. So I think the whole skinny jeans title is kind of stupid because it's just a new name for pants. And it wasn't till like the 90s when they started getting the flare type of pants and stuff like that, which I prefer. I don't really like skinny jeans because I'm not thin enough to look good in them. And I don't wear leggings for the same reason. I'd like to, but I just don't feel confident right now. I don't like wearing shorts unless it's really hot. I have some capris I wear, but my go-to is probably regular jeans. They're the most comfortable, and you could wear anything with them. Number 13, what's one slang term you refuse to use? I'm not sure what this is referring to when it says slang. Well, you guys already know about my phrase, my hate for the phrase, I know, right? But there's another one I was thinking about the other day that really annoyed me, and I can't put my finger on it right now. But I won't use I know, right at all. I'll say I know, but I won't say I know, right, and I'm not going to explain that again. Number 14, could you ever be a vegetarian? I don't think so, because I don't think I like enough foods that are not meat. And I grew up liking meat, and if I had to do it for health reasons, then maybe I could, but I wouldn't enjoy it. I'll be honest right now, I wouldn't enjoy not having chicken. Number 15, hardback, paperback, or ebooks? I've read ebooks for convenience, for the fact that that was the only way I had availability to that certain book, or as a book that my mom wanted me to read, and it was on an ebook, and that's how she gave it to me. But I really don't like reading ebooks. It's not my thing. I don't feel like I'm reading a book as much, because I feel like I'm actually reading a book when I have a book and you open it and you're turning pages. There's just something about opening a real book. I will read paperbacks, that's not a problem. I don't have a problem with paperbacks. But there is something to a hardback book that just feels special. I don't know how to describe it. Like, you crack open a hardback book and you start reading it, and it feels like you're delving into a new world. And it just feels like solid and tangible in your hands. Number 16. Would you rather go through the drive-thru or go inside? I don't go to fast food as much as I used to when I lived at the other place. We went to fast food a lot, and we went to the drive-thru all the time. So I got used to going in the drive-thru. But it's always fun once in a while to go inside and sit down and eat, so I could take either one. Number 17. Do you keep your car/room neat or messy? I don't have a car, but I like to think that if I did have a car, I'd keep it neat. I keep my room fairly clean, which is very difficult to do because Hugo doesn't like to keep his part of the room clean. And I try to leave him alone about that and not bug him. But once in a while it gets to me when there's things sitting around and I have to pick them up and clean them. I like to keep things nice and neat. I don't always make the bed, but sometimes when I do, I just feel like everything's just that much nicer and neater. I like things looking nice. Because what's the point of having a big mess? I feel like I can enjoy life more if it's nice and neat. Number 18. What's the first app you check when you wake up? I'm going to say Instagram is the first one I check. Yeah, because that's usually what comes up in my notifications. It's either Instagram or text messenger, but that's not really an app. So, yeah, Instagram. Number 19. If you looked in your wallet, what would you find? I would find no money, because I have no money right now. I would find papers and cards, like my ID card and store cards and stuff like that. And I would probably I have some money that my sister gave me just in case I need it while I was gone, but that's not in my wallet, so technically I wouldn't find that. And the last question is, spicy food or non-spicy? I like both. I like things a little spicy, not like ghost pepper spicy, but I like hot sauce and I like some spicy foods, and sometimes certain things just don't taste good unless they're a little bit hotter, like burritos or tacos or things like that. And once in a while, like, put some hot sauce on eggs or whatnot. So that was the weirdly specific get to know me questions. This was probably posted several times. There's a lot of people. There's something called Pointy Hats and Buckle Boots. That's a user that I got it from on Tumblr, and then they got it from somebody named Team Lads in the TARDIS. So yeah, it's just a little thing on Tumblr. If you guys want to do it, I don't feel like typing up the questions right now. Go to my Tumblr, and I believe I have it posted in my links, and my Tumblr looks like this. It says "For the Love of Fall." And so it's like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th post down right now. I don't know if I'll post before you can look at it, but it's the 6th post down, and I have it there because I was going to do it. I was going to do it with Hugo, but I was bored today and I decided to do it now, so if anybody wants to do it, that's what it is. Go to my Tumblr and check it out. And if you like Halloween and fall, check out my Tumblr anyway, because that's basically what it's about, Halloween, fall, and goth. And thanks for watching.